be guiding you through the day and doing a bit of emceeing for today. And so if you have any questions or you need anything, just, let us know. But firstly, we'd like to invite Uncle Wayne Thorpe up here to do an official welcoming to our country on Gunai Kurnai country. Thank you, Uncle.
Thank you, Uncle. Welcome. Welcome to the East Gippsland Aboriginal Health Workers Network gathering. Fantastic to see such a gathering and these sort of discussions that are happening. For those who don't know me, my name is Wayne Thorpe, a traditional custodian of Gunai, also known as Gunai Kurnai country. I'd like to acknowledge our elders that are here today. I'd like to acknowledge our elders, all the work that they've done in the past to get us to where we are today. Some of the organisations that you're working in now, our elders have worked very hard to establish them. Some of them are unfortunately passed on now, and so they've left that sort of work in the care of all you people now. So I like to acknowledge the elders of the future also. And within saying that, I recognise that there is not many youth programs that are out and about. Youth programs in the way of understanding our culture. Many times our people, yourselves probably experienced it yourselves, in the workplace, where, are you Aboriginal? Tell us all about your culture. Tell us all about the secret, sacred stuff. All this kind of thing. And I've been there too, and I understand that it makes you very uncomfortable when you don't know that answer straight away. And so it'd be good to see some youth programs get established, not just into mainstream situations, but in culture. So then people have a cultural foundation. Also recognise that within organisations, especially in the health field, that Aboriginal people also need professional development or personal development. Just like in the mainstream work, we need professional development, we have them days off. But we need professional development and personal development in our culture and our culture understanding. It's great to see all these jobs and these opportunities with programs that are happening in mainstream society, and including Aboriginal people. But I also see that we seem to be drifting away from our cultural values because of the funding bodies and all this sort of stuff and the sort of guidelines. But without stomping that damn foot too hard, it'd be good to have a think about this while you're going through these workshops throughout the days. I see some wonderful conversations that's going to be happening, and it really made me think about our youth, because one day they're going to be growing up into these sort of scenes that's going to be addressed. So it'd be good to lay some foundations for the young fellas, as might reflect on yourselves. Wherever you learn what you learned, to do what you're doing today. You learn it from somewhere, you've got some guidance from somewhere, and that sort of stuff. I see a lot of youth walking around lost today. So just talking with a few of them, they really want to learn more about their culture, they want to know about their culture. So that's, otherwise, without that, well, that's why a lot of them are taking on that American stuff.
No, word Aboriginal is kind of English, isn't it? It's kind of like lumping every nation together, right?
That's right, that's basic, isn't it? Well, as a linguist, I understand that word is the suffix ab means away from, original. So that's why I like the traditional original. So in saying that, welcome to the country of the Gunai, also known as Kurnai, also known as Gunai Kurnai. Important to understand them three terms there. Traditionally, a lot of people grew up as understanding Gunai. Also at the same time, a lot of people also grew up understanding Kurnai. Within the native title claim, we had all the arguments back and forth, yes, Kurnai, it's Gunai, that's all right, so be it. Let's be inclusive, and we made it Gunai Kurnai. That's the Gunai Kurnai Corporation. That's happening there. People still can identify as Gunai or Kurnai. So as just like one brother there, earlier part, he's come from another part of the country, and you know he wants to find out more. So we had that bit of a discussion earlier, and I'm glad that he did ask me that, because that's where some people do get a bit confused. So some people do identify as Gunai, some people are as Kurnai, some people just Gunai Kurnai. Some people Kurnai Gunai. Either way. Either. It's all the same to me, because really it's a spelling difference. For me, as a linguist, I understand that. But in saying all that, hope you enjoy your day. Get into these conversations. Think about your own families, your relations, your young fellows that are in there, and what sort of guidance we can develop for them. At the end of the day, I understand there's going to be a video that you're going to be watching. Some local Aboriginal dancers happen to be in this room. But the thing is, a lot of times when they ask them for dance or things, it's always a last minute thing, and it's always a patch up thing. I'd love to see some support for Aboriginal dance, and well, we're writing a letter to the Shire at the moment. Not that we want to work for the Shire. People, in the early days when you work for the Shire, it means you lean on the shovel. but we're looking at that sort of stuff, and you know, but it'd be good to see our own mob starting to call for more young fellas culturally involvement, and dance is one of the ways to do it. One of the ways to showcase it and live our culture. So, in saying all that, thank you very much for listening. Welcome to the land of the Gunai Kurnai, and hope you enjoy. Thank you.